Hello, it's Ramona here again from Connect Your Angels. How's everybody doing? Have you managed to get through this Mercury retrograde relatively unscathed? I know it's been a bit of a wild ride for a lot of people, myself included. So we'll all be celebrating on Monday, March 18th, when Mercury finally goes direct. Yay! And we can start to move forward with things and begin new projects and all that kind of stuff. We don't have to be in a holding pattern anymore. So this will be the reading for Monday, March 18th to Sunday, March the 24th. And although it is definitely not springtime or spring-like yet outside here, I still was very drawn to working with my fairy deck. So that is what we are going to work with this week. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and we are going to pull 3 cards as we always do. You know the drill. Well, if you're new, what we do, we pull 1 card for Monday, Tuesday, 1 for Wednesday, Thursday, and 1 for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So let's get going here. Okay. Another one. Oh, gotta peek that one because it jumped out of the deck. Okay, so let's go ahead. I love these cards. They are so pretty. I mean, all the cards that I have are extremely pretty, and it's very addicting when I go into a store and they have new decks, and I kind of try not to look over there because I know I'll end up coming home with them, but that's okay. It's okay to have more than one, right? So we'll go ahead and start. So beginning of the week, so remember this is for Monday and Tuesday. We are going to go a little deep here. We're going to ask ourselves, whom do you need to forgive? Okay, so is that focusing on it? There we go. Whom do you need to forgive? And a message on here is, as you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. What happens when we hold on to anger? We're doing more harm to ourselves than anything. And I don't know if you've heard this saying, but it's a saying by Buddha. And it's saying holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. That's essentially what you are doing to yourself. You know, when you hold on to anger, it's really creates a block. So if you're feeling blocked and you just cannot for the life of you break through that and move past, move forward in any way, you can't get any momentum going no matter what you seem to be doing, oftentimes that is related to a block. And that block is related to some forgiveness work that you need to do. And very often it's our own self-forgiveness as well. So during this beginning of the week, really go deep within yourself and think of who you may need to forgive. If there's anybody in your past, whether they're living or deceased, who upset you, angered you, made you feel bad about yourself, write their name on a list. And then go through that list and say, so-and-so, get a mental picture of what they look like. So-and-so, I release you and I forgive you. I hold no unforgiveness back, and now you are free and I am free. And it's a really good exercise to do that, and to do it all at once. If you can get through, first maybe make your list, and then the next part is to go through that and do your forgiveness work. And I will tell you, it's very freeing. A lot of people have emailed me and let me know that after doing this, they felt lighter, they felt so much better, and that they finally started to see that momentum so that they could move forward to their goals that they had been trying to get, or things they've been trying to manifest that were blocked. Okay, so that is for Monday, Tuesday. All right. This is very apropos that we will be past Mercury retrograde, moving into Wednesday, Thursday. The card is goodbye to the old and hello to the new. Hallelujah to that, right? Get rid of, or goodbye to that holding pattern we were kind of in during the Mercury retrograde. And now we can finally move forward in a lot of aspects. A lot of you have gone through sort of a shedding period where you've sort of finished off one part of your life, and now you're moving forward in a new, and they're saying even better beginning right now. You may have been feeling some of this forward momentum for the past little while. I know a lot of people feel like they're like a racehorse in the starting gates, just sort of chomping at the bit, wanting to just get out of the starting gates and just go with things that have been percolating, ideas that they've been working with over the winter months, and now they're just feeling like it is time to move forward. And yes, so the angels say charge, move forward with anything that you have been feeling very excited about. This is not a time to procrastinate anymore. This is time now to move on that, because they've lined it all up for you. It's in the right timing now. So anything that you feel within you is holding you back, that's manufactured. That's probably your ego trying to keep you in your comfort zone, not wanting you to grow and change and expand and move forward. So ignore those thoughts that are coming into your head that are telling you, well, I just need one more this, or I just need that, or this isn't quite right, I'm just not quite ready because of blah, whatever. That is manufactured, made up stuff. So don't even listen to that voice. It is time. If you've been getting that push, you're feeling it physically, or you have that gut feeling, or you just keep getting those same thoughts that come to you, pay attention to those now and move forward with that, okay? Especially through Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, I love this card. Look at that beautiful picture. Everything's okay. I know we're getting a little bit of reflection off of that. Everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. And so it is. That's really what they're saying. Worrying. You worry warts are still worrying. And what do we know about worry? It is a low vibrating emotion. What do low vibrating emotions do? They hold us captive. They don't let us manifest. They don't let us bring into our lives all the wonderful things that we are trying to manifest. So when you worry, you're really, again, it's like the same thing with anger. You really put a stop to anything that you're trying to move forward on. You're just, really shutting it down. Now, everybody worries. It's kind of natural, I guess. We want the best for things. And if it's not quite working out, we wonder, is it going to be okay? What about this? What about that? Here's a more positive thing to do with worry. They always tell me this. I know I apologize if I sound like a broken record, but they're very clear on what they want you guys to know, so they just keep telling me the same thing. So with worry, turn worry into a prayer, because prayer is so powerful and so positive. So instead of being in a negative place with worry, be in a positive place with prayer. All you have to do is say, God, angels, whatever your belief system is, please help me with whatever it is you're worried about. Doing that gives that worry a 360 turn and turns it into a prayer, which is powerful. And if you have something that many family members are worried about or whatever, get everybody working on the same wavelength. Ask them to all pray collectively for the same thing. And what they're reminding me too is because this often happens with health issues, right? A lot of times people turn to prayer when there's a crisis, when there's something, especially with a health concern or something like that going on. But unfortunately, what a lot of times we do is we pray and we put in our prayer sort of the negative terminology or the thing we don't want. We'll say, God, please take away my sister's cancer, or God, please let me not be diagnosed with whatever, please let this lab test not show that I have whatever, right? Or please let me not be sick. I don't want to be coming down with something. I'm not sick. Well, what is the universe here? Sick. Cancer. Whatever. Because the universe doesn't distinguish between want, don't want, like, doesn't like, that kind of stuff. So instead, it's a small shift, a small little tweak to do. But what you want to pray for is complete and perfect health, right? God, angels, please let my sister be in complete and perfect health. My sister is in complete and perfect health. And so it is, because in spiritual truth, we all are in complete and perfect health, right? So that's the kind of small shift you have to do in your prayers. Make sure whatever you are praying for is in the positive, right? We don't want to be going pro or anti-war. We want to be thinking pro-peace. The universe is hearing peace, right? So that's the kind of shift in your thinking that I'm talking about, to keep in mind when you're praying, and especially when you're collectively praying for something on somebody else's behalf, right? It can be very, very powerful if you have many, many people all saying complete and perfect health, complete and perfect health, okay? So I hope that makes sense. And I have a request for all of you. I have been, since September, since kids went back to school, I've been getting huge guidance to teach more. So rather than just willy-nilly kind of coming up with what I think people are interested in, I've been guided, they're saying, well, ask what they want to know. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be posting on Facebook in the next couple of days a list of some different topics that I have kind of been getting information from people about what they want to learn and know. And this doesn't matter. You can be anywhere in the world, okay? So it doesn't matter where you live. Check through those topics and please let me know kind of what your top 3 would be. And if there's something that you are super duper interested in that isn't on the list, please let me know that as well. Because I'm looking at trying to be able to offer things like webinars and teleseminars and things like that for people just to help. I know there's so many people who are like hungry for information and they just don't know where to go, and nobody has time to sit down and read 30 books. So I want to make this a great way for people to get information in a fun and hopefully interactive way. And so I'm looking for your help with that. So if you would go to my Facebook page, which is Connect to Your Angels, and the 2 is the numeral 2, so the number 2. Connect to Your Angels. Just put that when you go on Facebook, you can search, and my page should come up. And as I said, that will go up. I don't know if we'll get it up today. It might be tomorrow. But yeah, check through those topics, and I would love to know, what do you guys want to know? What are you interested in learning about? And feel free to invite other people to check out that list too. If they're not aware of my page, but they do have some interest in sort of some spiritual and metaphysical topics, invite them to come and vote as well. And I will be compiling all that data and that information so that later this spring we can hopefully get together and do some learning. All right. So thanks again for tuning in. It's always great to know that there's people out there watching these videos. So keep the comments coming. Love the comments as well and all the feedback. Have a great week. And no more Mercury retrograde as of Monday. Hooray, hooray. Lots of angel blessings to you all. We'll see you guys here next week. Thanks.